Butter is one of humanity's oldest dairy products, dating back over 9,000 years. First discovered accidentally by nomads storing milk in animal skins, butter quickly became a staple in kitchens around the world. But today, what once took hours of hand churning is now produced in massive quantities with precision and control. Let's explore how butter is made step by step in a modern factory. It all starts with one key ingredient: fresh cream, separated from whole milk. Sourced from large dairy farms, raw milk is transported to the factory in insulated tankers. Upon arrival, the milk is tested for quality, fat content, and bacterial safety. Only then is the milk sent through a centrifuge, spinning at high speeds to separate cream from skim milk. The cream, rich in butterfat, is pasteurized next. This process heats it to around 85 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds, killing harmful bacteria while preserving flavor. Pasteurization is a legal requirement in most countries to ensure food safety. The now safe cream is stored in large vats, cooled to about 8 degrees Celsius, and aged for several hours to enhance flavor. Once aged, the cream moves to the churning stage, the heart of butter making. Inside the industrial churn, paddles agitate the cream rapidly. At first, the cream thickens into whipped cream, but after several minutes, a dramatic change occurs. The fat molecules begin clumping together, separating the liquid buttermilk from the solid butterfat. The transformation is complete when you can clearly see yellow butter grains floating in a white, watery liquid. The buttermilk is drained and often reused for other dairy products. The remaining butter grains are then washed with cold water several times to remove any residual buttermilk, crucial for extending shelf life. This washing also affects taste and color. Now comes the kneading phase. The butter is pressed and folded repeatedly using rotating blades. This process, called working the butter, helps create its smooth, creamy texture. At this stage, salt may be added, either for flavor or as a preservative. In unsalted versions, the butter remains pure and mild. An average factory churn can produce up to 2,000 kilograms of butter per hour. The exact fat content is checked using inline sensors, ensuring each batch meets strict legal and taste standards, usually around 80% butterfat. Before packaging, the butter is shaped. Large slabs are formed by extrusion and cut into uniform blocks. These are then wrapped in foil or placed into tubs, depending on the brand's format. All packaging is done in a sterile environment. To maintain hygiene, each pack is labeled with the production date, batch number, and storage guidelines. From there, the butter is boxed, palletized, and refrigerated. Trucks transport it to supermarkets, wholesalers, and export docks. Throughout the process, temperature is strictly controlled. Most butter is stored between 1 and 5 degrees Celsius until it reaches your kitchen. Quality control runs continuously. Random samples are taken from each batch to be tested in laboratories for fat composition, microbial presence, moisture level, and even taste and smell. Any deviation leads to an immediate halt and recheck of machinery and materials. Here's a surprising fact. Despite automation, human sensory testing is still vital. Skilled tasters analyze texture, mouthfeel, and flavor notes that machines can't fully detect. This helps preserve the traditional butter experience that customers expect. Once packed, the butter has a shelf life of around 4 months refrigerated, and up to a year when frozen. Even so, many brands prioritize fast distribution, with some butter reaching shelves just 48 hours after production. Butter's simplicity hides a world of precision. From separating cream to refining texture, each step is monitored and optimized. And though it's mass-produced, butter still retains an artisanal element, bridging ancient tradition with modern science. So the next time you spread butter on toast or add it to a recipe, remember the journey. A humble dairy farm, a series of carefully timed steps, and a factory where one liquid becomes a solid gold standard of taste. If you've found this video useful, press that subscribe button below, or at least just like the video.